I think that Cosmos have to go to that a little bit more often.
Freeman's free kick headed away by Phelan. Martinez, the Honduran, will start back on the left side. Strong tackle from Diaz, and he's going to get a warning and maybe more. Referee came all the way over. It's a long way to have a chat. And now he's presenting with a card. Well, he made that one perfectly clear who that card was on, and you don't see that often. He walked them back.
You know, right idea there, but he totally misses that. And you see that left foot leading in the air, and I think he's lucky there. I'm not saying that this has to be a red card, but, you know, I've seen those given. You know, I just think he mistimes it there, but that's a bad shot.
Back to Freeman. Eludes one defender. Lifts it up high. Not it down, but cleared away. Senna tags it wide. They're threatening in the opening minutes.
Well, we've seen him do that in the first game with each other well, and although it may be a little bit too early to say that, I think, you know, Chirishin on the ball right now has been impressive.
Nice move inside, tucks it over to Diaz, knocked away. And Santella knocks that ball to the right. Ayoze leaves it for Freeman. Nocelli, the Italian striker, puts it forward. Ayoze drops it for Senna, and he puts it over the bar. Everything but that final touch was on the money. Santella going the other way. It was Giroux who headed it forward. Cleared by Freeman. Player down again. It's Freeman.
Cosmos, let's see what happens to Freeman on that one once again. Yeah,
high flip
about that. You know, you just paying attention to the ball, of course, and for me, it's a clear.
Tap back by Diaz. Ayoze, he's looking for Santella. Turnover there. Dennison, great idea on that ball. Ramirez has help in front. Goes to the outside, played it wide. Missed an opportunity. Ramirez was open. He had help in terms of other runners.
And I'll tell you what, you're looking at this pass and the value of Hans Dennison. This is unbelievable. By the way, this is the second time he's done that like this. The little diagonal ball across, and I tell you, I'm not sure how Ramirez misses that. Takes it to his left, to the far post, of course. And I tell you, Reinisch did a good job.
Cosmos on the attack in white with a green trim out to the left side for Diaz. Pulls it inside of Martin. Diaz got it inside, got it back, drills it! Diaz with a goal! Cosmos lead! Scoring drought's over.
That's just a spectacular strike. And I'll tell you what, for me, Diaz deserves this. This is world class, really. Absolutely no chance for the goalkeeper, but I think Diaz is the only player on the Cosmos right now that wants to take responsibility on his shoulders. He's the one that's driving at people, making defenders uncomfortable, taking them one-on-one. And I think there was an element of luck in all that, the way the ball broke, I suppose, but he didn't take it for granted. He ran through it, and look at that. No chance whatsoever. Great strike.
So that shutout streak ends.
So, of course, going into halftime, you got that little momentum going with scoring. And let's see if those heads are down, because we've spoken with Tim Hankinson.
Chirishin. He got taken down by Phelan. An immediate yellow came out. Phelan was in disagreement. That's the fourth yellow card issued in this game so far, first half.
Well, you can see that movement for Chirishin taking players on. It's a piece of the ball right there on the follow-up. I think he's right. You know, it's difficult for the referee to see that because it comes so quickly.
Nice move up the wing. Gorski had him tied up. Advantage call. Martin got around. Roversio played it across. A chance here on the turn. Dennison couldn't get rid of it. Couldn't get the shot off.
Did a great job in delivering that ball on the right-hand side, and you see, of course, Dennison with back to goal. But yeah, that whistle came at the right time. There's no questions about that. Here's Lyle Martin right there. That's positive. Drives that ball across, and look at this, out of position Cosmos a little bit when he takes the first touch, but then you see that collapsing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide jersey right around him, not allowing him to turn. So that's well done.
In the stadium.
I thought that you were going to contribute. I saw you looking at that Pele jersey.
I thought you were going to.
I don't know if you
I
still
thought you were going to treat me,
around, but
and it was my mistake.
there's still time.
So next time I'll bring cash. Walter Ramirez is the player that was sub-harms to start back. The captain, good idea. Flag stays down. Dennison is in. Big save, Rainish. Best opportunity there for the second leading goal scorer in the league, Hans Dennison. Terrific San Antonio.
Yeah, I think he just times it perfectly right there. And look at that pressure comes in. He takes that shot 19 yards away. So you can see Dennison was nervous there. And I think Rainish...
We'll see. But that's a change that Tim Hankinson didn't want to make for tactical reasons. The first one was for different reasons. And there's another card that's coming. Well, if that's on Janicki, he's done. Yep, he's out. Second yellow card for Janicki. So right after you made one substitution, and it was your second one, now you have to be thinking about a lot of different things. You're down a man.
I tell you what, I question that. That to me, second yellow card, of course, sending off. But I think it's a case of player wanting to go for the ball. The Cosmos player standing there, not challenging for the ball, just reaching over the top. I didn't see anything intentional or cynical, to try to cause harm. And it's a big, big decision. So when you look at this, unless it's that elbow, as you see that arm a little bit leading over, this will give us perhaps a better look. Yeah, a bit reckless, I suppose, but still a huge goal. I think, I've always said, if you're going to send a player off, that's a huge goal. It changes everything, especially with that team. I don't think this absolutely had to be used. That arm wasn't leading for me.
Plays it wide on the left sideline. Cosmos with numbers 4, now make it 5 in the attack. Played over to Freeman. What a save that was by Hannigan. Off the header.
Hey, look at that delivery, Nocelli. Heads up right there, just making sure that Freeman can get wide open. Beautiful cross right there, diving header right at the goalkeeper, although he had to make a superb effort, really. You almost have to go against the grain where he came from in that situation. Hannigan, of course, going to that far post, and maybe, just maybe, Freeman had a little bit too much time, but I think it's important to notice.
That's headed over.
4-4-1, if you will. The question is for me, do they have enough pace?
Nocelli behind the defense, coming in. Goalkeeper didn't give him much to shoot at. Hannigan, it's knocked out for a corner.
Yeah.
Harms got it forward. Dennison left in. Oh, here's an opportunity here for Dennison walking in. Big save, Rainish. Dennison is right. Sutter will take it. Yeah.
Well, you look at this combination, and Hunter Freeman keeps everything on right there. I think he's late and stepping up, and again, not much to look at, but a good goal scorer.
That are available. Here are some of the chances for New York in the second half.
Well, and speaking of regretting chances, 1-0, a man up right now. You're going to score that second and put that game away, and here's the best one. Nocelli with a great cross, and I'll tell you what, this is just a great save, because you look at Freeman on that diving header. He's done just about everything possible. I think maybe you want to head that into the ground. That eventually, I think there was a whistle on that play, so half a chance, if you will, to a degree, because of 5 minutes with Nocelli. I think those two look very good together, so I think he'll be relatively happy with his performance. Hopefully this is not a long-term injury, but yes, you've got to make those substitutions.
Bit of a tug. There's the ball played across, and there's the open man. It was Zahorski coming through, and the flag was not up at all. Well, they almost scored on a similar play. This one counts.
Yeah, great combination play, and guess what? Look at that little pass from Dennison. He's been better in setting up than finishing, and that's obvious. And Zahorski hasn't done almost anything in the game, but that's what makes some strikers special. That's 4 goals in 4 games for him. So obviously he's got a nose for the goal. He sniffed it out nicely right there. And if you ever talk about being guilty of ball watching, player combinations, and I think that's how it started. So.
Nocelli made the run. He got a step behind Aru. Nocelli played it across. Another save for Hannigan.
Do you agree with me that perhaps San Antonio created better chances.
Here's another one. Here's another one. Rainish came out. What's happening with that back four? And it's not just the back four, obviously, but
now in the second half.
Hunter Freeman, Nocelli makes his run, played it across. Hennigan came out and missed it. Diaz tried but couldn't make a full connection to it. Played across and cleared by Harms, who came back out there. Right side, Freeman into the middle. Quick shot taken, far post. What a chance for the Cosmos. Senna drives it, back post, there's a free header! And off Hennigan's fingertips, corner kick. Terrific chance for the Cosmos.
That's what happens when you give a player like Senna time to have a look, no pressure on the ball whatsoever, perfect cross. And again, we've seen that on the other side. And you look at this, maybe played a little bit behind Lopez. Lopez has to reach back. You can see that he's not all that comfortable.
Gala moving it ahead. Ayoze got it wide. Lopez makes a run around. Gorski, shot taken, blocked, and held on to by Hennigan. Gorski and Lopez doing out. 90th minute, there'll be some stoppage time. We'll see how significant in a moment. Here are the Cosmos. Lopez, right at goal. No rebound. If there was, Kashiwashe may have just run onto it, and any part of his body could have knocked that one in.
Yeah, short hands from Hennigan.
Moves in, but then it was lost. Senna into the middle. Ayoze open at the moment. Got it wide for Freeman. Zatella. Kashiwashe down for it. Senna heads it. Lopez!
Late goal in the first half, and then in stoppage time, see Kashiwashe gets his head, Senna keeps it alive, and look at that guided and powerful header. I tell you folks, that's not easy if you play the game, you'll know it. I mean, you could see he was looking for that far post from that distance. It has to be perfect with certain amount of bounce, of course, headed it down. It was just unbelievable, and you can see that reaction. I can understand, because Patrick Hennigan has done just about everything possible to keep the ball out for most of the game, and quite frankly, I think Senna...
I think more time would be added on here. That's incredible. I'm a little bit surprised at that. I thought he would add more time to it. Went right to the 4 minutes. Cosmos fans are thrilled because this was a game that looked like Janos, they were only going to get 1 point from.
Yeah, and I think this would have hurt. I mean, if you look at overall, you have to say that the Cosmos have been the better team. Yes, there's some chances that Denison has missed, but overall, I think you have to say that Cosmos deserve it, but I just don't know if they want to leave it that late. I think you're happy with it at the moment, but you surely talk about how this transpired throughout the game, because they came close to losing 2 points.
I mean, sometimes the fans like it, the drama at the end, but sometimes you're thinking to yourself, you know, I'd rather have the game be over a little bit sooner. I know coaches would rather stay away from the drama.
Yeah, three points are 3 points, that's for sure.
We'll come back and wrap this up. Cosmos wrap up 3 points on a goal by Lopez. They win over San Antonio.